Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 47 of Builders Talk. I'm closing in on that 50th episode. Maybe I can try and find some sort of special guest that could come on our 50th episode. So maybe stay tuned for more, and hello to Larissa again. So this morning, I guess I wanted to talk about, last week I spoke about finding your ideal client and some of the questions that I asked myself when determining if a client, I guess, that wants to work with us is someone that would be a good fit for us to work for in our business. So this week I thought I'd expand on this and go through some of the things that I see we as builders need to have in place to ensure that we are attracting the right type of clients and those clients that we want to work with. So in order to attract the right type of client, we need to ensure that what we put into the world, for example, our message, our advertising, our presence, and our communications is going to be noticed and seen and understood by the right type of market. By the people we want to stop by our business, the people that we want to call us and we want to sit down and work with. And this all comes down to how we market our business, and you really need a marketing system to ensure that you have a consistent presence in the marketplace. So Dan Kennedy explains marketing as, and this is probably the most simplest definition that I've found, so I'm going to run with this one, is making the right presentation of the right message to the right people. And I'd like to add on to that statement, through the right medium or the right media. So I guess we have so many options these days to get our message out there. And a lot of it now in lightning speed, usually within the click of a button. You can use any platform. You can use Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, houses. You can write blogs. You can send emails. You can use TikTok or Snapchat. You could start a podcast on a show like this. These types of medium platforms have replaced the traditional media like TV, radio, and newspapers. These news platforms can get our message out to the masses instantly. But you have to ensure that your message, like Dan Kennedy says, is the right presentation of the right message to the right people. You can easily waste your time, money, and effort if you just believe you just need to be seen. You are getting one part of that equation right, that you are making a presentation, people can actually see you, but are the right people seeing you and your presentation, and you're presenting the right message that would attract those right people to you? You want to make sure that any advertising you're doing, whether it's paid or if it's, not paid, that you're going to get a return on your investment. And that return would be the right people coming through your door or calling your office. And the ones that you want to, the ones that you want to work with, and the ones that are prepared to give you the money that you deserve for your unique business. So when you put together a plan on how you're going to get a market drawn to you, you want to make sure you think about the sorts of presentations you are making. What are you saying? Is what you're going to say appeal to your ideal client, or are you going to repel that ideal client? So you might think you're going to say a particular thing, but that might not attract that ideal client that you're after. It might actually make them repel from you and run away from you. If you say the wrong thing, or it's not appealing to them, or you don't understand that type of person that you ideally want to work with, they're going to run for the hills. They're not going to come and work for you. So every presentation you make, you need to make sure it is getting the right message across. I used to say to my staff, whenever they sent any communication out of our office, to step back, read what they've written, and think about how you would react to that message. For example, if they're sending an email to a client, how would that client respond to that email? Put yourself in the client's shoes and imagine reading that email, or imagine reading that message on Facebook. We often get caught up in the jargon of the industry, and that jargon is often not understood by our clients. They don't know what a DA or a BA is. Spell things out for them. Show them the benefit that is for them. What are they getting from your business that is going to give them a payoff or get them a return? They don't really care about your business. They want to know, what does our business do better than any other business that will benefit them, that will give them a better payoff, a better result than any of the other builders. This is what people need to understand about your business. You know, a lot of businesses have no message at all. You know, you open up your business, you worry about your name of the business, the color of your sign, do you have a business card? And then you sit there and wait for people to walk through your door. But if you have not made a presentation being seen of the right message, showing the client what benefit they'll get by working with you, or putting the message out in front of the right people, the ones that you want to work with always, I guess, the ones that don't, you know, put that message out there, they'll always be in a feast or famine cycle in their business. You know, have you ever thought to yourself, how come that guy over there seems to get all the work? I do a better job than them, or my business is more professional than them. But the one difference will usually be that they are making a presentation to the marketplace. They have the right message and are attracting people, not necessarily the right people, but they're being seen and heard. So what can you do better in your business to make yourself more seen and more heard? And in my upcoming book being released in the later, like probably the last quarter of the year, I go into more detail about ensuring you are making the right presentation and the right message to the right people. So look out for that in the future. And also my program will cover this topic more deeply than in my book or here on my show. But until next week, keep powering your business.